brace for it. Greg Zerline out for the opening kick. And the nightcap to a busy Sunday has begun. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And look at this return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. So here comes their offense for its opening drive. And they're brought out by the 16-year pro, rebounded from an injury last season, Matthew Stafford.
And you could feel it, Kate. He wasn't content at any point of last week's game. As he led them to a win, he kept pushing higher and higher. 300 yards, 350, 400, and he was still thriving, driving the ball downfield as the game ended with a good bit over 400 yards. With this mindset, that's the minimum bar for him to attack this week.
They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and ducking the ball.
And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. Second down now, 7 to go. Another run for Henry. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
Can't find anyone open, and he's forced to throw it away.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And it's out of bounds without a whole lot of room for error. He hit it well. They're saying it's out at the 4. So here's their offense, taking over for the first time here. And leading them out is someone who became an absolute superstar last year as a rookie. Drafted 2nd in 2023, it's C.J. Stroud.
As you're running onto the field with this kind of field position as a quarterback, you're reminded yourself and your huddle, hey, let's be disciplined. Got to be on the details here. Got to take care of the football. Also encourage them and let them know that script you've been working on all week, well, there's a lot of field and there's a lot of plays ahead of them to go and put a score on the board.
It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that'll give them a first down. A counter give here to Pacheco. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Second down now, 7 to go. From the 24. Has his man, it's Pacheco. And he'll get it up to the 27.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to...
The rush gets home, and they stick him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
So on 4th down, it's going to be Cameron Johnston out to put a charge into this one. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. Brushes him off with ease. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. The home teams and Matthew Stafford set to go back on offense. And with just this and one more game to go this season, he's 2 good weeks away from leading the league in passing yards for the year. They'll motion a tight end left. Stafford now on 1st down. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's taken down at the 30. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. But I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run and break tackles and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
Not on the same page with his tight end. And that'll bring up second down. Defense showing blitz. Stafford. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. It's a great pickup. 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
All right, all set up now. First and 10. Now Stafford again. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
At the 10-yard line.
From the gun, a run for Henry. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. These guys go up 6-0 here in the first. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Well, Brock, he found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. This return starts at the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. So here comes this offense for its second series of the game. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. They go play action on first. Uh-oh, he can't escape. He's brought down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that go a long ways towards doing it.
They really need some chunk yardage here on second down. Oh, looks like the defense got a little too excited there, and that's going to be a penalty.
Encroachment, defense.
So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards.
Still second down.
All right, here we go. Second down. Trying again, following the sack. And they get to him again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a third down.
First sack, wobbled the cart. This one, I think, sent it off the rails entirely. Taking the L on each of the first 2 plays leaves this offense looking at a very unlikely third down pickup.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Got Evans, it's complete. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. They get 22 on that one. And that'll be a first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. Right back to Pacheco. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to leave him with 3rd and 3. They'll try and throw it here. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. 3rd down from this distance, Brock. That is a spot you expect your offense to convert, but you also expect your defense to make the stop. This time, the defense won out with a nice interception.
Yeah, in that scenario, it's really like an outfielder in baseball, Kate, right? If you're going to go for it, as a defender, if you're going to just pull the trigger and you're going to go for it, you better make it happen, and you better get that pick. Otherwise, you're giving up a 1st down conversion. He gets the pick, and those defensive coaches and that defense celebrating on the sidelines.
On 1st down, here's Stafford. Pass taken in by Diggs. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Stafford. Taken in by Smith. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 34-yard line.
Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes, incomplete.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
Stafford to throw again on 2nd. Diggs there to bring it in. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. 7-0 is our score. Back to the Windy City in just a moment. Welcome back. We're all set to start the 2nd. Offense already out to resume its drive. They've been moving it well, but face a 3rd down here. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Stafford from the gun. This throw is caught. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Working from the gun, here's Stafford. Quick slant complete. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Trying to run with Henry. And he runs it across. Touchdown. These guys get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The visitors are headed out, and we'll see Isaiah Pacheco. And he's been putting together what should finish as a true standout campaign. Right now, top 5 across the league in rushing. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
A 2nd down run by Pacheco. And nothing doing on that run. Defenders bottle it up quickly. Looks like no gain on 2nd down, and that leads us to 3rd and 6. Dropping back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Takes this in at the 25. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. The home team's ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And 10 at the 40-yard line.
Back to throw, here's Stafford. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
That's good for a 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Stafford. Got a man, it's Thomas. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
Another 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Throwing now, Stafford. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That's Julian Blackman. And he adds some yards to the pick before they bring him down. Wanted to hit his tight end there, but a defender anticipated it, got a hand on it, and it is picked up.
Yeah, I think this defenses today have figured it out. There's a lot of good tight ends, and they can be mismatch makers, so you better have an awareness and coverage of where those tight ends are. This defense did, and boy, what a big play to take that ball away.
Another drive coming up for this offense. And coming off a 3-and-out, Brock, they really need to build some momentum from the ground as they try to get on that scoreboard here. 1st and 10 from the 41. They'll throw to begin this drive. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Setting up a throw. He's got him. That's Pacheco. And he's brought down for a loss.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
And no luck there, and that throw falls to the ground.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And they'll get ready to go on offense. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop it behind the line.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
To throw, Stafford. Quick hitter complete. Fights off a tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. And the fumble recovery is made. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Now Stafford to throw. That's Thomas. He's got it. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. New set of downs for him at the 38.
That's good for another 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Stafford now on 1st down. Throw reeled in by Thomas. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
Man, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the 1st down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
Throwing now on 1st down, Stafford. Complete to Coleman. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Now Stafford again. That's complete to Diggs on the slant. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. It's the 2-minute warning here in the 1st half. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches.
2nd and inches at the 15-yard line.
Stafford. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now it's 3rd and short.
It's now 3rd down and less than a yard.
Stafford now. That's caught for the 1st. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. A nice gain of 8 there, and that brings them to 1st and goal.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Here's Stafford. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago! These guys boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. If you're going to complete that one successfully, Brock, you need the perfect throw, just the right touch, and you also need a guy who can go up and get it just like that.
Yeah, need to be able to muscle somebody off the ball if you're not alone. And call me a little biased. Go ahead. I don't care.
You're
But the
biased.
success of that play does come down to the timing of the throw, Kate. If you don't throw it on time to that exact spot, you run out of room, and you don't give yourself that kind of chance.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Return coming from the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. This return makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. Now this offense getting set to work here. And things are really getting away from him, so an important moment here to try and get a sustained possession going. 1st and 10, looking to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 39. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
You to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. New set of downs for him at the 38. Still sticking with the passing game. That's brought in by Jennings. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 34. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Back now, pressure on its way. Pacheco hauls it in. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll give him a first down.
Number 10, Isaiah Pacheco. A gain of 11 on the play. Result is a first down.
They are throwing it again. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down.
And he finds him in the end zone for the touchdown. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Greg Zuerlein for the point after try. That one splits the uprights. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard.
Visitors 7. Greg Zuerlein.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Here comes the final play of our first half. Going to the ground again on first. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. So we're at halftime of this Sunday night matchup. Now we'll send you south to Orlando for a check-in around the league via Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, what you got for us?
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. And welcome in, everyone. This is the EA Sports Halftime Report. So let's get you caught up on what's going on around the National Football League. We'll begin out in the windy city of Chicago. And they are seconds away from halftime, all tied in that one. Next, we head off to check out another game. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. It was Derrick Henry, as he normally does, making his impact felt in that first half. He had a nose for the end zone as he wound up with 2 touchdowns on the ground in those first 2 quarters.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. Starting from the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. So their offense will have it first to begin quarter number 3. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. catch. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. They'll empty the backfield and motion him right. He'll get this one to Madison. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They strike for 23 yards. And now they have a 1st and goal. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. Only one on the carry, so that's going to bring up 2nd and goal from the 3. They'll try to run with Pacheco. And he's able to take this one in for the touchdown. These guys cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one right down the middle. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard.
21. Visitors 14.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Fielded at the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The home teams are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he already has a passing touchdown in this game. As you can see, that's what he's done with regularity all year, sitting among the NFL leaders in that category. Third quarter starts with a run from Henry. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
From the 31. Won't make the play on that one. It hits the deck, incomplete.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other way.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Stafford from the gun. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
This is Henry on second. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Shotgun snap to Stafford. Nice pass complete over the middle to the tight end. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. That one's incomplete in the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So second down coming up.
DJ Reed there defensively.
Putting the tight end in motion. Stafford to throw again on second. The throw is caught. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Turning to Henry on third. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. He brings it in. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. It's second and goal.
Leads to second and goal at the 6-yard line.
Out of the gun, Henry. And he drives it forward for a modest gain. It's a gain of 5, and he's just short. So that's third and less than a yard.
Brings up third and goal.
Back to throw. Here's Stafford. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago! These guys push their lead further to start the half. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now outruns their offense to take over. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. Call it no gain on that run, and they face second and 10. He's dropping back to throw. They'll set up the wide receiver screen here. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll give him a first down.
So many times, Kate, when I see these receiver screens, I think punt return. It's like a punt return. On punt return, it's all about those blocks. The returner's got to catch it, and he's got to feel those blockers in front of him. It's no different on a big play like this with the wide receiver screen.
Running up the middle, Pacheco. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have second and 2 next. From the 48. Has his man. It's Pacheco. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Throwing off the play fake here. This is reeled in by Pittman. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Punt team on, and they'll send this one away. And his job's done, and it is a job well done. That punt fights deep into enemy territory, out of bounds at the 7. The offense being led back out by its quarterback as they get geared up for their next possession. And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this. Couple of touchdowns, good amount of yards, too. He's been moving them down the field like only he can, putting together quite the game for himself in the process. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Hits the tight end on the corner route. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Throwing now on first down, Stafford. Cut by Diggs. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. That's the end of the third on Sunday night. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the fourth. Second and 3 now. From the 37, Coleman with the grab. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's first and 10. Here's Robinson up the middle. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Complete to Coleman. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Chicago first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Stafford back to throw. Connection made to Coleman. And they get this down to the 28. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Chicago first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They fake the handoff now, Stafford. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
The coverage by Nakobe Dean. Ready.
Now Stafford again. Quick hitter complete. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
To throw, Stafford. That's caught for the first. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. And it's caught. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago. These guys have likely locked up the win right there. Keon Coleman, the touchdown. He hung in there as long as he could. A lot of quarterbacks would have bailed out. And it was what you talk about, Brock, that courage that kept the chant for the touchdown alive.
Yeah, that touchdown's going to show up on his stat sheet making the catch or the quarterback stat sheet for making the throw. But hey, can we put some touchdowns up there for the big boys up front? It was their blocking and buying of time for that play that led to the score.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Return coming from the 6. He lost the football. And they steal it back on the return. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys at Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got two things on their mind. Number one, get the returner down. And number two, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
Catch made. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
First down from the red zone. It's caught. The nose of the football inside the 1. Here's 2nd and goal. Shotgun snap to Stafford. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago. These guys keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock, he sure is taking advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. This return starts at the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. And this is a good representation right here of what the playoffs will look like come the postseason in 2 weeks. Still a few things to finalize, though, which makes this week and those divisional games next week incredibly important. Airing it out to start this drive. He's got it, room to run. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Dump off complete to his running back. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a 1st down. Throwing from the gun. Caught by Jennings. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. They have themselves another 1st and 10. They are throwing it again. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. They're now set for 1st and 10. Still sticking with the passing game. Pittman's got it. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
At the 17-yard line.
From the 17. This one's caught. And this is down all the way to the 3. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. These guys just want to get out of here with how this one is gone. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Throwing it again here. Has it in close. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can you get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping...
And oh, he got it! Interception! And they bring him down after the pick and decent return.
Red zone defense. It is a part of the practice week at least twice. Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays. because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away. That is a gold star effort by the defense.
Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. And you can see in these clips quite an extensive highlight reel he's put together in what is a 4-touchdown game for him already.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say this guy's in the zone. I know in hoops, sometimes shooters say that hoop looks and that basket looks enormous. Right? I know on a golf course you're thinking, man, everything is a birdie. For this guy today, 4 touchdowns on the ledger, he's made it look easy.
The drive begins with Henry, and he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
On second down, Robinson, and he'll fight for what he can to the 15. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on third down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0.
Still 3rd down.
The penalty makes it 3rd and 8 here. They'll run here following the penalty. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the run. That's going to bring up 4th and 8.
It's 4th down.
So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win. And this thing of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week. So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time.